gotta flip the phone thing first.
Sorry.
No?
No, no. Down.
It was right there, right?
No, there you go. Now you can go about it.
Right? And Shalom to your elect out there, the elect of Israel. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp. Coming to another sit-down lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And before we start, I'm going to give all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakah Kodash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who will, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. So in tonight's sit down, we're going to go to a number of different topics pertaining to end time prophecy because it's happening, man. We're in the end, if you don't know, and the Lord is bringing all these things to pass. And we're going to start out with the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1.
This 2 Timothy 3 and 1, it reads, "This know also that in the last days perilous time shall come."
That's right. We're in the last days. We're in a time of calamity, the fall of Esau, Edom's power structure, the collapse of society, man. And we're here to prepare you spiritually for that. All right? Because it's going down, man. You see what's going on across the U.S., man. These troops being sent to these cities is a precursor to what? Martial law, man. That's prophesied to happen. Civil war. You got the president going up against the damn mayors. The mayor of Chicago bumping heads. That's division amongst this current government, man. And can somebody get 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and start at verse 14?
Let me grab this real quick.
Come.
This is Revelation 12 and 12. "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So this is why we see Esau losing his mind, man. He knows he's losing his grip on the earth. And he's fighting with tooth and nail to try to keep possession of it. So if that means having to get rid of a lot of people, so be it. But that's what he's coming with. And the main target is going to be you Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You are the target of this wrath that Esau's coming down with.
I just saw a video on the way up here. I was watching it, but Trump is he's closing down the Section 8 for Northern Kingdom families, and if they have illegal aliens in on their vouchers or their documents, they're going to start doing raids. It says they're going to be doing raids on these houses that have Section 8. You know, a lot of Jake in here. You know, the way the words they were using was harboring illegal aliens. And if you harbor an illegal alien, they're going to revoke their vouchers for their housing and stuff. So this devil, he's doing what he does, and the thing is, he's about to die and shit from all the news reports and things I've been seeing. He's still coming with that wrath,
God.
Let me grab this real quick. This is Isaiah 19 and 2. Because you mentioned that Trump and these mayors are going at it, and this has been a steady buildup. You see, because what he's doing, he's infringing on the Constitution. The federal government doesn't have the right to go in and just, override the state laws. You see, override the basically final word from the mayors and the governors, man. It's supposed to be a due process that is supposed to happen, before they send in troops and all that, man. So what he's doing, he's basically saying, F the Constitution. You see? And that's going to lead to what? War breaking out here in the States. So it goes on to say, Isaiah 19 and 2, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." See, so this is all the working of the Lord, man, to bring forth prophecy. So his word can be fulfilled. So what we're witnessing, there's nothing surprising to us. We've been telling you that this world was coming. It's just you dumbass Americans who were so asleep. You didn't believe it, but now we're here. Even now these Americans are starting to say, this could lead to civil war. We've been telling you this. out of everybody who's on the internet, the only ones who can give you the true understanding of what's going on have been the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. What else you need?
Somebody, matter of fact, get Mark 3 and 26.
This is Mark 3 and 26. It reads, and if Satan rise up against Satan, oh, yeah, start.
And 25.
Start 23. Mark 3 and 23, it says, and he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against himself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end. And that's what we're witnessing, man. We're witnessing these Edomites clash everywhere in the earth, man. The U.S. and Russia. You see, the U.S. and the EU. The American Egyptian versus the American Egyptian, man. You see the Russians against the state of Israel, so forth and so on. This is what you're seeing all throughout the earth. Everywhere you look amongst these Edomites, they're divided. Right wing, left wing, liberal, you see conservative, whatever it may be. It's just complete division amongst this house that's in rulership right now. So the only result is going to be, what? A great fall. This is what we're witnessing. We're witnessing the fall of the so-called white man. You see? That's what's happening. They're about to fade into the dust, man.
Let's make it a 2 Ezra 15, start at verse 14.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14, and it reads, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction are drawn nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
All right, so that's what's going on, man. That is being orchestrated right now. And we're just here to give you the warning before it happens. That's our job as the prophets, man, to continually let you know what's going to happen according to the Lord's will. And it's going to get bloody out here, man. Civil war. They made movies about it, man. It's called predictive programming. But we already got the early warning for the scriptures, man. It's not going to be like this too much longer, man.
And that word woe goes into destruction and to the world, which that's not the same word for world as it is when it talks about John 3:16. You know, that's everybody, man, because you're going to see uprisings everywhere, not just here in Babylon, you know, everywhere.
Well, you got a major protest going on in Japan right now. You see, they're protesting about basic immigration. You know, they're trying to have a lot of Nigerians and those type of Africans going in, which are mainly Jake and these Ammonites up in the uproar about it. You see, so it's just uproars of the people all throughout the world, and that's a part of the signs of the times as well.
In Europe, you got immigration going crazy. In Mexico, you got immigration going crazy. Not just in the United States, everywhere, man. Yeah, you got the brother brought up Ammon. That's Psalm 83 lists all the enemies of Israel, and all these enemies, they don't want Jake in their countries, man.
Let me read this real quick, because you just spoke on. We gave the warning, right? And that's our job as a watchman. We're here to look at the things that are going on in the earth and report on them, and that's why we go into the news articles and news videos and tie it back to biblical prophecy. That's what the true men of the Lord will be doing. For all you camps who have a problem with that all Great Millstone does is going to news articles. How else do we keep up with the signs of the times? How else do we keep up with earthquakes and uproars of the people and wars and rumors of wars if we're not going into what the fuck is going on in the earth in current events, man? You see? You dudes really don't get what the fuck is going on because you're too busy chasing clout on the internet trying to be goddamn Hebrew Israelite YouTube superstars, man. It ain't about that. It's about reporting and bringing out the true understanding of what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is doing in the earth, man. This is Ezekiel 3:17 that says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And this is what we do constantly, man. You see, giving warning from the Heavenly Father, telling that this is Him bringing this to pass. And it's leading up to what? Major judgment being unleashed in the earth. You see? So, okay.
16.
Back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. For there shall be seditions among man, and invading one another. They should not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So that's talking about these people not regarding the authorities, man. And we're seeing the beginning of that now, man. And wait till Chicago erupt in chaos, man, because they're orchestrating that right now. You know, they're looking at Chicago. They've been looking at Chicago for a while, man. And they could possibly get it popped off in that city, you know, with the National Guard there. You know, Jake gonna rebel. They might incite some kind of false flag event going on.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna rise up against the powers that be. That is prophecy, man.
But all it takes is for a fucking car full of agents to ride around with a motherfucking ski mask on in the Dodge, in a Hellcat Charger or Challenger, you see, murdered out, you see, with Glocks with switches on them, go shoot some shit up or shoot some soldiers up, and they could be blaming that on Jake when Jake ain't even had nothing to do with it.
God.
These are different things the devil will do, man. You see, they get this shit popped off so he can have more control and come down with more wrath. Like, Jake don't understand that shit. Because if they say, the suspects are 4 males in the Hellcat Charger, everybody, them some niggas. Them niggas. But it can really be agents. Being goddamn agents of chaos, man. Agents provocateurs.
Yep.
That's all it takes. It don't take much. In Chicago, you know?
The Purge movie, one of those Purge movies, it took place in Chicago, did it not?
The first one?
First one.
The first Purge? That's
So,
crazy.
predictive programming,
They
once
do a
again.
lot of infiltration too.
And Chicago is known for that shit. Look at what happened with the Black Panthers. You see, that shit was infiltrated. What did that shit pop up at? In Chicago, man. You see?
Man.
So that shit primed and ready for, hostile takeover. On the basis of a false flag attack. You know?
That's what they want, man. Yes,
I have one right away. Just to balance it out. This is Romans chapter 13, and I'm going to hit the point. This is verse 3. It says, "For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same." So at the end of the day, everything that we see going on is not for those who know the truth, man. This is for the rebellious Israelites, man. Because we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to have that heads upon his elect, upon his remnant. Though there be some that are going to be beheaded for this truth, that's still not the same judgment that's going to go forth towards the 2/3, man. That's a whole different type of judgment. Even though it might seem like we've been put to death as the 2/3, it's really to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
And wisdom of Solomon 3 tells you otherwise. Our hope is full of immortality, even if we have to perish from this flesh, because we know this ain't the end all be all for us, man. We have a higher glory waiting to be brought into as the Most High has promised. You see, however we get there is how the Most High sees fit for us to get there, but may He give us the strength to endure whatever may be coming our way. You see, because we know it's coming, because Acts 14 and 22 lets us know through great tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. Ain't no other way for you. It's like, so we're trying to sidestep prophecy. No, we have to embrace it and go through it as the Most High has ordained us to go through it. And grab this real quick.
It tells you too, real quick in the scriptures, that precious is the death of his saints. So hey, it's a great honor. If a guy, a martyr in this knowledge and this truth. And another thing, that word precious goes into rare. So there's 144,000 prophets. I know some are in the spirit world, but that's a pretty good number. But you're gonna have some of us that have to take that guillotine.
Well, like the Apostle Paul says, not all of us shall perish. Not all of us shall sleep, but we shall all be changed. So some of us are going to be fulfilling those prophecies of being martyrs, but He ain't going to be able to get all of us, man.
And then Yahweh Shai, what he said? He said, "There are some standing here that shall not die."
But you got to be in the spirit. You got to be in the spirit of having your faith tested, even unto death. If that's what the Most High calls for. You see, so every one of us have to put ourselves in the position of having to be martyrs. If that's what the Most High calls for, that's what it has to be. Well, let me grab this because you mentioned what we're about to go through in the time of Jacob's trouble. It's not for the elect to be destroyed. It's made for the elect to be purified and basically purged of all impurities, man. You see? So this is Isaiah 65:12. It says, "Therefore will I know you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not." Talking to who? The rebels who have heard this message and still chose to walk in the ways of the heathen and not repent, choosing that which the Most High delights not in. So when it goes down in the time of Jacob's trouble, this is mainly for the rebels of the house of Israel to be destroyed in judgment because of their refusal to be obedient, to take heed to the message of the Lord through the prophets. So the Most High is going to they're going to suffer great and horrific things, man.
Yeah, the scripture says we're all going to be judged, whether for good or for the evil works, you know?
Look, that was good, man.
Got that Proverbs 16 verse 17? And it reads, Proverbs 16 and 17, "The highway of the upright is to depart from evil." 7.
That was good, though.
Yeah, well, okay, that went along with it, though.
Let me finish reading this one and then I'll get 7 to log in. It says, "The highway of the upright is to depart from evil."
And that's what the upright, the righteous, the remnant is doing, departing from evil by rehearsing the righteous acts with faith in Yahweh Shai. You see? That's the how we're on the straight gate. You got it?
It says, "He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul." I mean, what else can you say?
Straight to the point.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, what can we say? You stick to the straight gate, even though it's tough. We have our ups and downs in it, and we have to move with complete faith through it, man. Knowing and understanding what's coming our way. But this is how our souls are going to be saved, man. By going the hard way the Most High has laid out for us to go through. Not taking an easy route, not trying to fight the flesh, but wanting to just be drawn to the heathen and do whatever we want to do. That's the easy way out. That's the broad gate, man. Everybody's in that gate. The majority of the world is in that gate. We want to be on the straight path with Yahweh Shai walk to be brought into everlasting life and glory, man. You see?
Right, and that word straight, it goes into a position of difficulty.
Yeah.
It says, "Follow not the multitude to do evil."
Yep.
It says Proverbs 16 and 7, the verse the brother called out for. It says, "When a man's way please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him."
So you have to understand who's controlling this whole situation, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is in control of all this chaos that you get ready to see. If you've been serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, you know, doing what you need to do, and Lord will be elect, you know, he can put you in a position to where, you know, you're being treated by the enemy. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, he can do that, man. He's the Most High. He's in total control.
Right.
And can somebody get Zechariah 13 and 8, since we were kind of on that topic as well?
In Zechariah 13 and 8 it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein."
So that goes into the 2/3, 1/3 ratio. Like I mentioned earlier, this is for the judgment of the 2/3 of our people, the rebellious Israelites, man. Jacob's trouble is for those who oppose themselves against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're either going to die in these race wars, these famines, other strange calamities, or ultimately that thermonuclear fire, man. 2/3 of the Israelites here in America, Babylon the Great, are all going to die. And we're in that time of judgment, man. It's only going to ramp up from here on out, man.
It's going to be bad.
All of them?
Oh,
They're going to get it in some shape, form, or fashion, man. Ain't going to be no escaping. So all these people who are all over the internet talking shit about the Israelites and the true doctrine, you see, you're gonna have to answer for that. You heard this and you still want to walk in the ways of the heathen, not even try to do what the Most High says to do, man. This judgment coming, and it's gonna be bad, man. When the Most High unleashes those spirits of vengeance, ain't no going back. There ain't gonna be no crying to the Most High in that day, man, because you had ample enough time to repent and do what the Lord commanded you to do, but you chose to what? Walk in the ways of Esau. Because you thought he was going to live forever. You thought he was God. You think he's an everlasting king. He's not. You see, looking at us because we're telling you that America's going to fall, so you feel some type of way about it, and you're rebelling against the Most High, and that shit calls for a judgment, man. A punishment is coming. You see?
This shit is fucking over, man. It's done. You gotta read the next one. Verse 9.
verse 9 on that? Or
Oh, my bad.
kind of pick it. This is Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they should say, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is my power.
Just like that, man. The 1/3 remnant, all right, which consists of men, women, and children who the Lord going to have mercy on, all right, they're going to be brought through that fire, man, the furnace of adversity. It's not going to be an easy time. It's going to be difficult, man. But we got to persevere through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We know the end game, man. If we just hold on and endure to the end, it says the same shall be saved. In Matthew 24, verse 13. So we're going to be refined through this time we're coming into, man. We're going to have our luxuries taken. You know, certain things you've been accustomed to is going to be choked off. But as long as we have Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, those names, because it mentions that right here in verse 9, we're going to call on the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And we're going to be heard of them, man. That's our faith, man. And the rest of our people, they don't got that comfort, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And can somebody get Isaiah, got something?
I got one real quick. Isaiah 48 and 10, it says, Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. And that's how the Most High is choosing his, to take his elect to this, through this process, man, by purifying them through the affliction that we go through. And that the affliction began since we came into this truth, man. You see, we didn't run away from it. We didn't shy away from it. We got the understanding that this was a part of the gate. This is a part of the way we're following Yahweh, that Yahweh comes with, and we accepted it, man. We're not trying to, you got all these Israelites popping up, ain't no tribulation, ain't no Jacob's trouble. Y'all keep talking about it so much, you're going to manifest Jacob's trouble. Well, duh, nigga, it's prophesied that what happened. This is, what you Israelites fail to realize is, and this is all because you're following the wrong teachers. You're not being taught in 100% true understanding of what the Bible is talking about. They're giving you a feel-good doctrine, just like the pagan Christian church. They're telling you that there's nothing going to happen. We've already gone through tribulation. The Jacob's trouble is past already, and that's not the case. Before we can be brought into the fullness of what the Most High has promised to bring us into, we must go through the furnace of affliction of having our spirits purged fully. I'm talking about so pure, it's going to cause us to be beamed up into that chariot. That's what we're about to go through now. We're about to go through a faith refining process, you see, that when it's all said and done, our faith is going to allow us to be beamed up and brought into glory with the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. That's what we're about to go through. The tribulation coming our way is all for us to what? Cleave unto Yahweh by Yahweh Shai more. That's what we're going through this. Our faith is being tried, our faith is being tested, like the Apostle Peter said. More precious than fine gold is our faith, man. You see, so that's what we're about to go through all this hell and affliction. We're going to lose these apartments, we're going to lose these cars, we're going to lose these houses, we're going to lose these jobs. The women that you with, if they ain't down for you, you going to lose them. You're going to be outcast in society. You're going to be like we read about the prophets, the servants of the Lord in the book of Hebrews 11, it tells you the conditions they were suffering through because of the faith that they had. You think our ancestors' faith was tried and ours is not? It's going to be tried. We're going to be looking down the gun barrels, man. Having fucking rabid cannibals running after us and shit. And the whole while, what are we going to be doing? Hoping and praying and cleaving unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And if we continue to keep that hope and faith, just like when David was running from his enemies, he got beaten up into the chariot. The same thing is going to happen to us, man. Lord willing, we be a part of that number.
Miracles, man.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you got niggas talking about ain't no miracles though. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on, man.
Crazy.
We gonna shit to get up out of these crazy situations the Lord about to put us in. We gonna need a miracle. Famine in America. Do you understand the magnitude of what that means? Famine in America, where these everyday Americans can't have a fucking snicker bar, they can't have a Mountain Dew, they can't have nothing, they can't go a couple of days without eating. Do you know what these niggas gonna flip?
They got fucking Instacart, Grubhub,
DoorDash, Dash Mart.
Bro, they ready to throw it all
Uber
away.
Eats.
If their fries are, cold or whatever, they ready to goddamn kill
What
somebody.
is taking so long for my fried
chicken.
I seen a nigga in the drive-thru. He was flipping out because they put ice in his cup. Come on, man. I'm talking about throw a whole temper tantrum. So that's the type of shit they doing now with a whole bunch of food. Imagine what they gonna do when they can't get a fucking can of cream corn.
And they got guns too.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
Hey, you got people that fucking go crazy if they haven't had a fucking Coke in the morning, man. A Pepsi in the morning.
What the fuck wrong with you? I had to have my Dr. Pepper.
Scratching
Scratching this nigga shit with the goddamn
Pissed off, walking around.
A whole tube.
you
That
know?
whole tube. That whole damn attitude, man. Y'all got it.
It's about to get bad.
This is what-
Ecclesiastes 7.
This is what's coming, y'all.
Ecclesiastes 7.
This is what's prophesied to happen. And the thing is, we got the accounts of the scriptures. Don't the scriptures tell you that which is then is now? It was so bad, you had women eating their children.
Yeah, man.
Women were eating their babies.
You can't just gloss over that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not some shit you just look over like, oh, okay. It was cannibalism, nigga.
You gotta picture that.
Bro, they had to either smother their child with whatever they did it with, chop him up, and then
Boil
find,
his ass.
find a way to cook him. Whatever, roast him, boil him. You got them ovens now. Put his ass in the goddamn roasting pot
in
with
the air
onions.
fryer.
Air fryer.
God damn, man, that's crazy. But that's what's coming, man. All you fucking baby, professional baby mamas, fucking career baby mamas, 4 and 5 kids from 8 different niggas. You see, you gonna have to goddamn rock paper scissors. You gonna have to cast a lot for which child you gonna eat.
Hold up.
Who's the plumpest?
Hey, some of these bitches might be taken out just so they can eat their children.
Or shit, you know what?
You know?
Or fuck around, they take your ass out and they eat you.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's the type of shit that's coming, man.
Kids,
We are-
y'all creating little monsters,
Come on, man. Come on,
little
man.
demons.
Hey, a man's foe should be there with his own household.
Hey, this new little generation don't give a fuck about taking their parents out. We can see how they talk to y'all.
And not only that, all these families are broken. You got the stepdad. The stepdad gonna eat your kid, man.
Shit, all the shit.
Stepmom.
He might get eaten
I'm
up.
about to say, he ain't my real daddy, so they eat that nigga.
And we're gonna kill you.
I don't know.
You know, man. Say, hey, man.
Did anybody bring out Matthew 7
Nah.
on the straight gate? Because we was talking about the straight gate, and then I'll grab that Ecclesiastes.
But what you gotta understand is, in the midst of all that, since we talking about that, let me go back to Isaiah 65 real quick, so I think we
Talk.
So we talking about all that, and the Most High already told us that this was gonna happen.
Yep.
He's been getting our spirits prepared to witness this. We haven't seen it real life. We seen some fucked up shit on these shows, but when it's in your face happening in you, you smell that fucking that fucking copper smell from all that goddamn blood. You see that fucking smell like a bunch of fucking wet pigs, cause it's a pool of blood. Somebody bleeding out because somebody's eating them in front of you. Until you, bro, you not gonna fucking be able to.
Yep.
Yeah.
The screams and shit.
Yeah,
Not
bro,
only that,
I've watched a lot of the Faces of Death before, man. They have different volumes in that, man. That shit's crazy,
shit
man.
gruesome.
You know, it's gruesome deaths that you see there,
And
man.
guess what? It don't compare to what the. Now we've
Exactly.
seen some fucked up shit. That was a video circulating around the brotherhood where this dude got pulled into this goddamn machine. He got turned into mincemeat, literally.
Yeah,
You see?
And not only
testes
that,
flying everywhere and shit.
the brothers are talking about all these horrific events that are going to happen. But this is just on like he said, faces on video, you know. But we're talking about seeing this
In your
thing
face.
repetitive over and over daily.
These people's
You know?
spirit haven't been built up through the Holy Spirit of the Lord, man, to endure this, because Jesus Christ ain't getting you ready for this.
No, hell no.
It's
Jesus.
about peace and prosperity and love, brother.
Yeah, okay. It's about to be that, like when Chris Jericho come out, that glass, no, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
You know what I'm saying? When that glass break, that's gonna be y'all fucking being snapped into reality of what the fuck is really going on according to biblical prophecy, man.
Ain't gonna be no stop button, no pause button,
Ain't gonna be
bro.
no, oh God. It's gonna be some fucked up shit. So Isaiah 65 and 13. So even though all this is coming our way, and we know we're gonna be in the midst of it, the Most High has comforted us through the scriptures. Told us what? It's gonna be all right. So Isaiah.
And I may add, death is already on a high fucking scale, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, this weekend, bro, I've been watching that Denver Noticias in Spanish, man. And it's crazy the amount of death, man. And then, hey, there's just a police shooting. And Man, I just seen another car right here in Aurora. Fucking flipped over on the side. That shit was smacked into the pool. The whole fucking passenger driver's side in the fucking pool. You know, through the windshield, man. I mean, the
Bro,
death
there
is
was a.
high.
Did you guys hear about that shooting up north? It was just because the dude was directing traffic, and they shot a construction worker who was directing traffic on like a construction site. You know, and this dudes got out and shot his ass. You know, you hearing about that stuff daily, multiple events like that happening daily. You watch, you know, and it's the algorithm too that'll pull up those videos. But shit, this shit is running rampant. Man.
That just shows you the time we're in. It's perilous times. You can't even go to work in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and it's because the Lord's putting that spirit. He's putting His spirit on all flesh.
So this is Isaiah 65:13. It says, "Therefore thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." So while all this is going on, and people are suffering from famine and all these other different spirits of vengeance that the Most High is going to unleash, His servants are going to be taken care of, because when it goes down, we're not looking to anything other than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's how that's what the Most High has been training us to do now. Even while things is going on, we cleave unto Him like there's no tomorrow. But when it goes down, we won't have to worry about paying no bills or worry about how I'm gonna get this. When we can just move in faith and just live our profession, which is what? Believing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai with no other fucking hindrances or distractions like we have now. What you shit? We gonna wait till some mighty things happen. When we ain't got to worry about none of this shit we have to worry about on the daily. Waking up, going to work, and working 8 hours, and your mind all to and fro with different shit you got to take care of in the day. When all that shit collapses, and all we got is our faith, it's gonna be like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Finally, I got to worry about nothing else but just believing. That's gonna allow us to be fed out here while everybody else is starving and eating each other, eating their dogs. Niggas, we gotta chase these fucking little rabbits up here. You ever had chasing rabbits and shit trying to eat? All in the garbage can, all type of shit. This is what's coming.
Oh, bro, I was just on a hike because the area where I moved, bro, I'm just like minutes away from trails, bro.
Yeah.
And I was walking, bro. There's a tomatillo. I was like, what? I was like, bro. I was like, there's just random fruit up in the mountains. I was like, bro, come on. I was like, you know, and I was thinking of good right now because it's the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are those of the house of David, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's the Lord's servants, and those are the ones that are going to be happy doing what they're doing, serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Anybody outside of that, you gone. All of y'all in the house of Saul, y'all done.
Right, you know, it reminds me of Isaiah 33:6. You know, wisdom and knowledge should be stability in our times. When you know the herbs, you know different things. You know, because here at GMS, our elders, they teach to go into different things such as the herbs and whatnot, man. That's gonna be part of that knowledge that you're gonna have in these last days that might be able to help you eat, man.
And the thing is, it ain't gonna be like it's on us. It's gonna be once I put the spirit upon us to heighten our spiritual awareness. That's what's coming too. Our spiritual awareness is gonna be heightened as we come into these darker times, because what? The Spirit of the Lord is going to be upon us. You see? Let me get that real quick. Isaiah 33:6, it reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is his treasure." And that's what we walk in, man. We walk in the fear of the Lord, rehearsing the righteous acts. Like the Apostle Peter tells us, man, pass your sojourning here with fear. You see, that's why we're walking on eggshells, man. Not doing too much. Being in that spirit of obedience, exercising the fruits of the Spirit, so forth and so on, doing the work, going to the highways and byways, so forth and so on, man. You see? And in the process of all that, we're gathering up this understanding of what the Most High is going to do, or understanding that the rest of the world doesn't have, man. These people are stuck in darkness right now. They don't understand the mysteries. You ask a motherfucking Christian, is America going to be destroyed? Is any trouble coming to America? Once we get Trump out, everything will be good. That'll be their answer.
Oh, shit. Before Trump was in the office, once we get Trump, everything's going good.
Yeah. Now you got Trump and ain't shit going right. That lets you know that nothing you people are hoping for is going to come to pass. The only real hope that's had in the earth is the hope that the Most High is given to the remnant, man. That's it.
God, because like the brother said, these people are in darkness, And at the end of the day, that darkness that they're in, that gross darkness, it's going to lead them to destruction, right? So this is Matthew 7:13, and we were touching on this earlier. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat." You're going to have a lot of people who are not moving, with wisdom, like the brother said. They're not going to have that wisdom to stabilize them in these dark times that we're entering, namely Jacob's trouble.
And I may add one quick thought to that. It was like in 2020, everybody was running for toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
And that shit made no sense.
God.
That shit made no sense. Even if you ran out of toilet paper, you can hop in the shower real quick. You can rinse the shit out.
God.
These niggas was buying family size rolls, like all of it. Like, what are we doing? What, you gonna eat the shit?
God.
I ain't seen no. Well, I was doing DoorDash at that time.
Well, man,
So I was doing like a lot of delivery orders, and like, bro, nobody was ordering food. Everybody was ordering toilet paper, bro.
That's crazy.
That shows these people how they have
The
no
darkness
understanding.
that's on. Yeah, and when he said that, I thought he was going to bring up the COVID-19 shot, right? Because that was another thing that the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, they didn't. None of the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai went into one of those, hospitals or places to get that jump shot.
And now thinking about it, it's like, what were they doing to the toilet paper to make everybody run to the toilet paper?
I don't get it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
never know with
because you
Esau.
never know with
Well,
Esau, bro.
Well, you know what? A lot of people was watching the news, so they were seeing everybody buying toilet paper. They was like, I gotta get some too.
That's how they are.
I gotta get some too. Now let's go. All be gone. And
That's
next
it's
week,
far-fetched from
Yeah,
Esau,
bro,
bro.
it's
It's
crazy.
weird, bro. Like, but that's the thing, don't run after, don't go with the multitude, man. To do evil,
Well,
man.
the majority-
Follow Yahweh Shem Shai and this man.
the majority of the world don't have that understanding though, man. They're basically fucking
Programmed.
What is that animal, man?
Brute beast.
No. It's an animal. If one jump out the cliff, the rest of the motherfuckers will jump out the cliff with them. Not lemurs. Fucking it's a stupid animal, man. If the group is jumping off a mountain, all the motherfuckers will jump off the mountain.
I seen goats do that shit.
Goats.
Run into a fire and shit.
Yeah, that herd mentality. That's what it was.
Yeah, and they're all programmed. They watch the news, and Esau knows that propaganda will get in their head and fuck them over in the long run. But this is moving on from this. Is continuing on Matthew 7 and verse 14. It says, "Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." Because the elect are the ones who are going to find that, right? And that's a small number compared to the heathen and the 2/3, the masses. And the elect is a much smaller number, which is going to actually, that Isaiah 33:6 that the brother had quoted, that's only for the elect. Everybody else is not going to be stable in these times. It says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit." And the trees is metaphor for men, right? And the fruit is
Actions.
kind. So you're gonna have, like the brother was saying earlier, the majority of these people, they're not gonna listen to the men of Yahweh Shai. They'll listen to these false prophets telling them, "Oh, it's okay, you can go ahead and take the jump shot. Oh, it's okay, you can go and take that that RFID hit.
You gotta work, you gotta pay bills.
God.
Dang.
Or if they have a wife, I had this dude one time told me, well, I was supporting my wife because she's a nurse, man, and so I had to support her, and I went ahead and went and got the jump shot with her.
And this is why a lot of men are gonna die.
That's not no wisdom. You're not using wisdom.
That's why a lot of men are gonna die here, man.
Following
the
the
damn
woman.
woman.
God.
You got it.
Con, I got that Isaiah 26 and 3.
Nah.
Con. So this is Isaiah 26 and 3. It says, "Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusted in thee."
That's right, man. So that's it, man. The elect gonna trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua no matter what's going on, man. know, it's going to keep our minds in perfect peace. The Lord's going to keep our minds stable, man. You see, you get distracted and try to go your own route and try to do your own thing out here, man, using your own understanding, you're going to bug the fuck out like the rest of these people, man. That's something that you don't want to do in these times. You want to be stable. And the only way to be stable is through your how about Shema Shot, man. That's all. That's it and that's all, man.
Get number 4 as well. Verse 4, it says, trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai forever, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is everlasting strength. For he bringeth down them that dwell in high, the lofty city he layeth low, it low, even to the ground, he bringeth it even to the dust.
Yeah, and that lofty city would be synonymous to America, Babylon the Great today, man, you know. And he's going to bring it down to the dust, man. You know, literally, it's going to be a wasteland here.
And you're going to tell for dust that's confusion. And that's what's happening, man. It was already in the state of confusion. And it's just going to get worse. And it's going to become very lawless and very violent. Even more violent than it already is. You see, you have like isolated crime, you know, somebody shoots somebody, but there's going to be war in the streets between civilians, man. Fighting over a lack of resources. This is what this whole thing is about to lead to. You see, supply lines being cut, and then and we already know what the ultimate goal is. It's to walk these people into the MOTB. You see?
Because that's that they're gonna order the chaos. You know, they're gonna create all this chaos.
Order out chaos.
Order out chaos. So that they're gonna create all that chaos just so they can bring that solution, which we know through the Spirit is gonna be that RFIDs micro seed.
And it's going to cause a lot of hardships. You see, that's what's coming. Hardship is coming, and that's what a lot of people are trying to avoid. But ain't no avoidance. You're trying to avoid it because you don't want to leave this place. You don't want to believe that everything that you did up here was for nothing. But we're telling you that's exactly what it is. And the only ones who are going to stay on the path of the straight gate, which goes into losing everything you have for righteousness' sake. We already know what the prize is for that, man. The kingdom of heaven. You see? This what's about to happen to all you Israelites who are rooted in living the American dream because you don't understand that the American dream was never for you. This wasn't your rest. The Most High is about to make it plain and clear in these final seconds of Esau's precious Babylon, man.
Okay, get that Isaiah 30. Get that Ecclesiastes 7, 8, and then Isaiah 32.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
That's right, man. So it's better that this shit is coming to an end, man. Our captivity is coming to an end. It's never been good for you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, Seminole Indians in this man's society, man. You know, it's never been good for you.
You got some dumbass, call him a dumbass,
Yeah.
talking about, after 1,000 years, he's going to come back into rulership. Like, bro, you really don't see an end to this shit.
No, like, damn, can we have some rest?
I
think talking about that shit.
Talking about after 1,000 years, they're going to come back into power.
Can we have some rest?
Oh, he's talking about when the Edomites are going to rise up?
But my thing is this. How does that work? We gonna be getting the kingdom in order for 1,000 years. We're gonna wake up one day, Esau gonna be disappeared. Damn, where did they go? No big deal. We're gonna go into the la-di-da in the kingdom, playing with their kids. They're having a good old day. It's the Feast of Tabernacles. Do you hear a fucking war horn coming, war horn from the fucking east? And then Esau with fucking AK-47s and Dracos in the kingdom. Nigga, what are we talking about?
Well, did he forget to read that verse that says they shall learn war no more? I mean, it's like, come on, man. I know he's read that verse.
Affliction shall not rise up a second time.
Obadiah 1:18.
God.
Isaiah 14 and 3. Then shall the Lord give thee rest from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Jacob shall return to his land and be in rest, and none shall make him afraid. And when you go into that NLT, say, none shall terrorize him again. Ain't nobody gonna terrorize us in the kingdom of heaven. What are we talking about, man?
Yep, it says Jacob shall dwell safely.
And that's what we're coming into, man. So we got to get through this time. That's why it's better to go through this, man, because it's better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, man. We're at the end of our captivity. We're at the end of this fucking nightmare.
Con. And a lot of our people don't want to believe it. Even a lot of Israelites don't want to believe that, man. If it was up to Jake, they would just know they're Israelites and captive. You know what it is? Jake would rather be how they were in Egypt before the Most High came to save us. Just knowing they're Israelites, knowing that they're the chosen people, and that's it. Nothing else after that. We can just live in Egypt amongst the Egyptians and eat leeks and watermelons and onions and garlic and fucking flaming hot funyuns.
I had heard like somebody, at least I had a job, had a good job.
Who said that shit?
I'm just, I can hear him saying that now.
Yeah,
All this shit go down.
And that,
that's how the niggas were playing in the wilderness.
It's like it's like our elders always say too, when words don't teach you, adversity will. So a lot of you Jake, you're going to learn the hard way, man.
And
you're not going to listen to the words of the prophets. You're not going to listen to the mouth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
And what does it say in Sirach? 1 hour of affliction make one forget prosperity, the time of prosperity. And that's what's gonna happen, man. 1 hour of going through hell, all this shit, all this vain shit you niggas were hoping in is gonna be forgotten.
Yep, when that serpent Esau puts that anaconda squeeze on your ass, you know, then you're gonna start. That's when they'll start running to and fro, looking for the word, looking for the truth, looking for the prophets. And then what's gonna kick in? That famine of the word.
And then what was? Go ahead. I was gonna say because hey, with this with these enforcers being around, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? You're only gonna be able to go so far before they stop you. You know, and especially if they have roadblocks and everything, you start detouring everybody around.
Drones and shit.
I mean, I'm talking about like. You know, with all these militaries, you know, coming around the cities, there's only so much you can do, so far you can go.
Well,
hey,
that's privacy.
Hey, and I gotta correct myself too, because I know I thought I heard the brothers in the base say it, but it was actually from the camp in the main camp in New York saying that someone was looking for them because they had moved from location. Like I was looking for y'all because y'all what y'all say is coming to pass.
Yep.
Bro,
you know?
Well, those drones are gonna take effect too, because I seen this. It was in there.
Oh, like in China?
Just think when they bust out the military, you know, when it's martial law, and they're looking for certain individuals, right? Just like they are now with ICE. These motherfuckers got robot dogs, robot fucking soldiers.
Well, that's what Palantir is. Palantir, they've been using that as a test run as they've been slaying these Iranian officials, man. They've been using AI through Palantir. That's why they're talking about facial recognition and fucking pre-crime type shit like Minority Report.
They had a just the police, not even on the military level. Here in Colorado, Denver, they had this dude. He stole a motorcycle, and he didn't know he was being followed by a drone. Right? He thinks he's scot-free. They showed the whole video. You can look it up on YouTube. He gets to like a building and he parks on the side and he's looking around to see if anybody saw him, you know? And they're just the whole time he's on the drone, and they arrested him right away because they already have that technology, man. Esau is gonna you know.
That ain't shit compared to what to what they're about to unleash. They use this AI and shit.
But like the scriptures say, man, they're gonna run to and fro looking for this word, and they're not gonna be able to find it, man.
We're gonna have to be taken out of the way because we're gonna be the main targets. But all this chaos is going on, they're gonna be targeting the men of the Lord. That'll be that distraction to come up against the ones who serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is gonna put the spirit on the true man. You know, hey, when he says time is up, time is up.
No way.
You know? It ain't nobody the man of the Lord ain't gonna be fighting it, man. When time is up, man. Those doors of mercy are closing.
They're closing. That's right.
Because we're going to be in that same spirit as Yahweh Shai, man. When it was his time, the appointed time, when the Romans arrested him, the soldiers, he took it like a man. He didn't try to resist arrest or
he was like the sheep before the sheep.
God, he was even what they said, like
dumb.
You're not speaking.
You're not speaking.
You know? The Lord put the spirit on his men. If we get caught up in that situation, you know, Lord willing, we are those men. We'll grab that. Which one you said, Isaiah?
Isaiah 32 and verse 10.
Come. This is Isaiah 32 and 10. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
We stop right there. So this is talking about this society collapsing, man. Now it mentions women because, you know, women, they're more comfortable in these big cities. This society is catered to you women, you know what I'm saying?
Government subsidies and shit.
Right.
We try to go get some damn food stamps, $1.50. God damn.
For an 8-hour day class that you have to take.
Yeah. This bitch got 3 babies, she can go and get goddamn 1,500 in food stamps.
Wow.
I mean, used to.
Yeah.
Used to.
It's getting choked off, man.
That vintage feeling, man. Bitches can't get jobs no more. And that's the most I put the squeeze on you bitches, cause all that pride you been walking around and you about to be humble, man. You gonna have to humble yourself down. All this strong and independent bullshit is coming to an end. I seen an article that says sex for rent agreements are happening in Canada, man. So a bitch ain't got nowhere to stay. She making agreements with dudes to stay at their cribs, but they got to give up the box. So that's the type of shit that's about to be happening.
Already, ain't even got that bad.
Yeah, already, right?
And you had this one female, I forgot to send it to the group chat, but she was talking about OF girls, and they asked her a question, can she get back normal life? The girl's like, nah. I was like, she like, well, what about if she turned back to God, blah, blah. You know, the other female was just putting on, well, she changed her life, she's seeking God, what is that? Like, you know what, you put everything out there, and she like basically said, no man, no,
High value man won't.
yep, as the brother said it, no high value man is gonna go after her. And my thought, my train of thought, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. My train of thought right away is the true high value man are the man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, those men of the house of David, man.
That's right.
But yeah, a lot of these females, they're done, man. And you know what? A lot of these sit-fast jakes are done too, man.
And the thing is, we not gonna just swoop you off your feet or add you to the team if you're not coming in a certain spirit.
Yep.
And that's why looks don't matter to us, man. Now you can't be a mud duck. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Fucking looking like,
ugly ass.
you know what I'm saying?
Out of
Looking like Ren from Ren and Stimpy and shit. You got to have some type of look about you, but that ain't the end all be all. That personality, that spirit, is what the men of the Lord are going to be looking for. That submissiveness, that humbleness as a woman, that femininity as a woman. You're not going to come over here acting like goddamn 6 red and then you're going to get added
Come up
to the
with
team.
an attitude and shit.
Yo,
Right, because in the time of chaos, man, you're going to have to shut the fuck up.
talking about some
Point blank, period.
Talking about some goddamn clocking. I got you a clock your ass upside the damn head. Show you the exit.
Yeah, the elect women are going to be on a different level compared to all these other Israelite women. Man.
And we starting to see it. We starting to see it. That bio-human energy field is showing itself as we go out. That light we have, that spirit we have. And the people are recognizing it, and the women are recognizing it.
Isaiah 4:1 is going to kick in once that spirit jumps on these women. They get humbled.
That's why
You
we're not super pressed about women. We'll look at women dead in the eye
It says,
and keep it pushing.
What it says, seek ye the kingdom first, you know?
And we know what's coming, you know what I'm saying?
Because everything else is going to be added to it.
Hey, the Lord is bringing order out of chaos. He's putting women back in order and men back in order through this chaos that's coming, man.
Yup.
He's setting the rightful order back in place.
Hey, I have that Isaiah 32. You have me grab 10, and then
yeah,
I'm gonna go back to 2 real quick and read that. This is what we're talking about. Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, "And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land."
You read verse 1? Read verse 1.
Starting at
All
1.
that go together.
Isaiah 32 and 1. "Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment."
Showing that the men are in control. The men are in charge. The men are the true sovereigns in the earth. You see? And that's what it's going back to. It's going all this talk about the damn matriarchy and this gynocentric society where the pussy is put on the pedestal. No. You see what old boy said in how high Dick drive his car. not pussy.
Right.
And that's what it's going back to. It's going back to the men ruling in complete power, authority, and dominion. You see? As the Most High intended it to be. All this was a...
Not Big Mama running the family and shit. Like, you know, Jake be having that situation going on where the women, they're the ones that are looked to in the family. Hell no.
That's why we can't hang out with niggas in the world, because a lot of these niggas act like females, man, because they was raised by these damn women. They started talking too harsh about women, they started getting all soft and getting feelings. Man, you can't, come on, man. You can't be talking about women like that, man. Come on, you gotta respect our queens, man. Fuck me. You know what? They are queens. They are queens in the true sense of the word, man. Go look at the true meaning for the word queen. You see? And you'll get an understanding of what you're trying to protect. These women are not fucking innocent. It says what? From the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. It also tells you in the scriptures there's little wickedness compared to the wickedness of a fucking woman, man. And a lot of you simp ass niggas with this simp ass put this woman first, Jaheem mentality, this Joe, all the things he won't do type shit. You gonna be the niggas out here suffering behind these women, man. Because these women are about to receive a harsh judgment. You see? Just watch. These ain't our words, this is found written in the scriptures.
Hey, the scriptures don't lie, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's why a lot of these Israelites don't like Great Millstone, because we get on the woman and tell her how it is according to what the Most High spoke. You see?
They want to be in that Jaheim.
We get on ourselves first, you know, as opposed to our on down, what we say to examine yourself. Then what? The order goes on out. The other camps get it. Women get it. The heathen get it. Esau gets it. Everybody, man. We don't. Hey, the true judges ain't sparing nobody, man. No respecters of person, man. It doesn't matter who it is.
Because the thing is, man, the men have order that we have to be in, and the women have an order that they have to be in, man. Nobody's exempt. Everybody has an order to be in the earth. You see, that's the thing with you fucking women. You don't want to take accountability. You see, that you're the reason we're in the condition that we're in now. Through the woman came the beginning of sin, man, not through the man. Adam wasn't deceived, the woman was deceived. And still
she's the weaker vessel, you know?
And these are all things you can find in the scriptures, but you women conveniently look over these things. You see, to do what your characteristic, the characteristic of all you women is not taking accountability.
And that shows you that this is spiritual Egypt also. Because what did they do in ancient Egypt? They was exalting the woman.
Yeah,
that's why you had fucking Cleopatra and shit during the Ptolemy dynasty. You know? Women are not meant to be leaders of nations and countries.
And that's why the prophecy tells you it's going back to being a full-fledged patriarchy on the earth, man.
Yep.
You see? Because that's where the order comes from. That all this shit we see out in society, OF girls, that's only because you have weak men in rulership and they've given these women liberty to get abroad. Mm-hmm. That won't be a thing in a well-ordered and righteous society. You women are still going to be beautiful in your order. You see? You're still going to be loved on by your husband and your children, but you will have sister wives and your husband will have complete authority over you. You see? You are set up to cater to your man, not the other way around. The scriptures say the woman was created for the man, not the man for the woman. But in this society, what you gonna do? What's the bitch? The Destiny's Child. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my automobile? And then maybe we can chill, nigga. I'll get back to you. Let me go through my other 5 niggas and see what they gonna do for me. Whoever got the biggest bag, I might let them tap this kitty a couple times.
That's what's going on now on a large scale, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then the feminine men are going to be a thing of the past too. You know,
you niggas get rooted out. I can't wait. I can't wait for you geek ass niggas to get rooted out of the earth,
Soon
man.
as I get home, soon. Ain't gonna be none of that spirit.
I'm so sick of you weak ass niggas, man.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, yeah, get 11 too.
Oh, God. Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
So this is the thing, man. You said we getting hard on the women. That's what it's supposed to be. All this leniency and this lack fucking hand of discipline towards you is why you're in the condition. That's why you have 3 and 4 baby daddies. That's why you have a number of failed marriages and single mother homes, especially amongst our people. It's because the order has been basically disregarded. You see, and you've been out here living on the enemy's dime, and now this shit is coming to an end. You forsaking your man to side with the enemy, and now the enemy's forsaking you. He's used you up. You see? And now he's cast you away. And the Most High is about to make you feel it. By taking away these little treats and goodies that you had.
Yeah.
Section 8, WIC. What's the other shit?
Snap.
You see, all that shit is being taken away from you. You get these goddamn government jobs. Who's been the most laid off in the federal sector? The women.
And even 911 is going to get taken away from you women.
So
You ain't gonna be able to call the cops on Jake anymore, man, or anybody for that matter.
And this is why the true men of the Lord are going to be a shelter, a protection, a refuge, a salvation unto you women that come in the right spirit. You see, Ray, Pookie, goddamn, whatever, they ain't gonna be no help for you in the time we coming into, because they ain't got no wisdom. They're gonna be out here worse than y'all is. As it tells you in Isaiah 30. You see, suffering, hurt, through.
Emotional.
So, no, I'm just like, I'm getting called Thomas.
God.
Verse 12.
Go ahead.
You want me to keep going on?
God.
Verse 12. They shall lament for the teats,
Oh.
for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
That's right, man. So like I was saying, all the amenities, all the government programs they have for you, it's gonna be pulled away from you, man. Because that's exactly.
Ain't finna be. It's already happened. Your ass just ain't been touched yet. I know one bitch said she was getting 700. Now she down to get 69 a month for stamps. Woo! I know that fridge is lacking. Going and buying fucking
bare necessities.
pounds and pounds of king crab legs and lobster tails and shrimps. You see?
Well, there's a post I seen that says they're gonna start taking like
Junk
food off of that shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that. They're taking.
Cause I didn't even fucking know until this year. This year was the first year I even found out that bitches were using that shit to go get their nails done, bro.
Huh?
Snap.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
it's
using
several.
that.
They're literally accepting that shit there, bro.
Who taking that? The Chris?
Yeah.
Moab?
Yeah, bro. They're taking that shit that way they can get their nails done and shit.
They got the nerve, and these bitches got the nerve to call us bums. You raggedy bitches.
So they're using SNAP benefits or a simp to get their nails done.
That's crazy.
You know?
Shit, I heard that shit. I'm like, what? I'm like, no wonder all these bitches have their nails done and shit.
You got the nerve to tell me what you can do for me, bitch.
These bitches brag about that shit too, how to each other, how they got one nigga paying for their nails, one paying for their
food,
fucking groceries, one taking them out to eat, one paying their rent, you know?
You simps are gonna get it, man, because all y'all that sit there and have a female like this, and y'all just fucking mooching off of her and fucking letting her be like that, bro, y'all gonna get it too, bro. All y'all need to be destroyed.
That's it.
All y'all dudes that fucking clap and cheer on these fucking bitches like that, y'all gonna get it too, man.
Hey, we may not support Trump with all his policies, but we are glad he's in position right now because he's the Lord putting His Spirit on him to take away all these the vintage, like we read in the scriptures,
That was a
for all
part.
you women. You
That was
know?
a part of the Most High's will. That was a part of prophecy, man.
Hey, and at the end of the day, everything that Trump's doing, we know and understand that that's the will we have about Shimmy shut now.
Prophecy.
We're glad he's in office for that thing.
Because what, man? Once again, this is leading up to us being brought into the kingdom, man, and only the remnant is going to be saved. The remnant of our men and the remnant of our women. And we all have to be in the right spirit as the Most High commanded us to be in through Yahweh Shai, man. Ain't no other way. Ain't no man coming in if he out of order. Ain't no woman coming in if she out of order, man. The elect is going to be in order according to what we've been given to walk in, man. You see?
So I get that Isaiah 31.
God, I got that one. You want me to start at one?
Yeah.
God. So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, verse 1, and it reads, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Shimei Shai."
That's right. And that word woe means destruction. And modern day Egypt is America, Babylon the Great. And a lot of you people trust in this place. A lot of you Israelites really believe in America, man, to the point where you're praying to white Jesus for him to preserve this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? You depend on your jobs, you depend on your cars for stability. All these things are gonna fail you, man. You're not seeking the one who can give you the real stability, man, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Hey, what you have? Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. Hey, that one
Niggas
bitch.
for Trump.
Hey, bro, you had that one bitch. She's like, I forgot where she was from, either Central or South America. You're like, I voted for Trump, and she's getting deported, bro.
God.
Hey, never trust thine enemy.
You know?
You know?
We've been telling y'all this for years, man. Our apostles been telling you for decades.
Yep.
And their teachers before, even before this, even before that. And you niggas still haven't taken heed, man. You still looking at Esau as if he's the savior when this shit is going down. You niggas can't see it.
Over, man.
Nothing he's doing is for any benefit of our people, man. If anything, what about to feel the worst of it? You see?
God.
Yep. Hey, man, hey, Jake sees these people, man, and they look at their army, their navy, you know, their air force, their storehouses, and they're like, man, hey, they got everything. Let's go over there. We need to be around it.
Oh, well.
Hey,
You finished on that?
go ahead. Go ahead.
This Isaiah 30:1 that says,
That's the
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah,
He just
yeah.
called that.
God,
for
in
that.
Isaiah 30:1 it says, woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So a lot of these Israelites have covered with the covering of Babylon the Great. They covered themselves with the covering of Esau, man. You see, they've covered themselves with everything the Most High is against, adding sin to sin, and this is why they're about to be destroyed so brutally here in the land of America, man. You see, what's up?
No, go ahead.
Verse 2 it says, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Yeah?
Khan, yeah, the shadow of Egypt, man. That's AKA America, Babylon the Great. They trust in this place. All right, it's over, man. This is not a covering for you Israelites. This place is not meant for you to die, man. You're gonna soon see that it was never a society that was made for you Israelites, man. Our society is coming, and we're waiting on that, man. We waiting for this shit to go down, man.
It's not our rest in the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. We've been knowing that. You people, you 2/3, you're gonna start learning it. Especially you women, like we've been reading about, are gonna learn it the hard way. Because again, you didn't hearken, you didn't take heed to the Lord's servants, the prophets.
And one thing that I've noticed a lot about, especially Issachar right now, they're pushing out that message that back to everybody else, you know, that's coming this way, like, hey, this whole thing has been a setup, you know, like everybody always used to say, like 80s, 90s, early 2000s, come over here, make a live. They show these big houses, this and that, but they wouldn't tell you the truth of how hard you had to work just to be in an apartment, man. You know, just buy groceries, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a lot of Issacharites been doing a lot of videos, you know, about, you know what? Hey, it's a hard life out here. If you ain't got to come out here, don't come out here. You know, it's like, hey, but at the end of the day, hey, man's way is of the Lord. You know, so at the end of the day, hey, a lot of Jakes are coming out here, not just Issachar, but the rest of the northern kingdom. It's for one or two things, you know, one or the other, I should say, for salvation or for destruction. You know, that's it. There's no other exit from here, man.
Only way out is up, baby.
This Isaiah 30:3 it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be ashamed, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's what's about to happen, man. All of you who are still trusting in Donald Trump, you got dark chocolate niggas like Daniels talking about in 4 years America's gonna be a paradise because of what Trump's doing.
Right.
See, you niggas like that, man, you're trusting in Pharaoh, and it ain't just him, it's a lot of niggas in that spirit. You see? That you are about to be put to shame because they gonna come after you niggas, man. You see? You trusting in Babylon the Great, you're hoping and vanity. America was never set up to endure forever. America has been set up to be erased by nuclear fire, and that's what's coming. You see? And like the scriptures tell you, where there's no vision, the people perish, and you niggas' vision is America continuing on. That was never the vision. That was never the Most High's end all be all, man. This place is being set up for one reason and one reason only. For the Most High to cast it down so that his name can be magnified in the earth. Just like he did with ancient Egypt, man. Do you think it's coincidental that this place is known as spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom? Two settings where the Most High did crazy works for his name to be magnified? You see? You think that's a coincidence? It's not a coincidence, man.
And the scripture speaks about this one. It's not going to be comparable to the ancient Egypt.
It's gonna be far.
It's a greater magnitude.
It's gonna be so crazy. The Most High's name is never gonna be forgotten ever again in the earth, man.
That's right.
What's up?
Go real quick. This is Lamentations 4 verse 17. It says, "As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us."
Right.
And that goes into America, Babylon, and Great. This nation is not for us, man. It's ran by Esau, Edom, your chief enemy. These systems are set up as a trap unto you Israelites, man.
But Jake don't want to hear that because they love Esau so fucking much. They suffer from a severe case of Stockholm syndrome, to where we'll be on the highways and byways prophesying the end of this man's empire and ours being up next. And they rebel against it, man. That's how much they love Esau. They love Esau so much that they don't want to come into the fullness of being the sons of God, man. You see, with all the perks that it comes. Look, man, look.
If Esau can't make it, I don't want it.
Look, man, you niggas are disregarding the greatest thing that we have ever come to know. We are the sons of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He's about to give us access to everything in creation, all over this planet, and as far as the universe goes, we're gonna have access, authority, dominion, and sovereignty, supremacy in it. To ruling in righteousness, and you niggas is fighting to try to keep this damn devil in power, man.
You know what?
Y'all niggas tripping.
You know what? Because they don't believe that he is, man.
They not of the elect.
Faith.
They not of the hopeful elect, man.
And at the end of the day, the majority of our people are selling themselves short. You know? But it doesn't shock us because we know the prophecy. We know that it's supposed to be this way. We know that 2/3 of our people are going to sell themselves short. They're not going to have the faith. They're not going to be able to receive this true doctrine. And in turn, hey, they're going to pay consequences for it.
Man, listen, y'all just don't get it. You don't look at us like we're crazy niggas. No, you the crazy ones, man.
Right, exactly.
You see, we're in the right spirit. We know because the Most High revealed it unto us. Like, bro, this, and the things we haven't seen what it's gonna be, but we know and understand it's better than this shit we going through now.
Fuck yeah.
It's better than waking up to an alarm clock every fucking morning, pushing the clock. You see, having to work for these fucking heathen for pennies on the damn dollar.
Just to get by.
Just to get by.
Right.
Straight up, man. Y'all, we tired of this shit, man.
So you make just enough to go back to work the next day. You know what I'm saying? You just make enough just to keep doing the same cycle and pass it on to your children. They do the same shit.
And the thing is, like you said, it's a cycle. Since slavery, it's been the same fucking thing.
Hamster wheel.
We're still in the same position we were in when we got into slavery, man.
They give you enough oil for the hamster wheel, that way the bearings don't fucking go out.
Keep your eyes on that mother.
Like, bro, this shit, you want to get a bigger apartment. Guess what you got to do? Run harder than that hamster wheel. You want a better car.
And
You got to run harder than the hamster wheel. A family, you got to run harder than the hamster wheel. You want their children to be set up. You got to run harder than the hamster wheel.
You add a woman to that mix, and then that's even more. They give all the freedom and liberty to these women. You're in the hamster wheel. Now you're dealing with a woman in this place.
Now you in the hamster wheel with a ball and chain on your fucking ankle. Come on,
And
man.
she don't. Most of these women don't respect their husbands in Babylon.
Then you got these
Cheating
chicks, bro,
cheating on them.
that don't even want to be on the hamster wheel, so they'll do whatever the fuck it takes just to be in a fucking jail cell and fucking have a fucking order there of waking up at a certain time to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and just fucking let me be in the fucking jail cell. What kind of fucking mentality is that? It's a broken fucking spirit, man.
Ain't no way.
I seen this dude with that exact situation. Some dude thought he was doing like somebody a favor, and he bailed some other stranger out, you know, trying to bless him. And the dude was like, why'd you bail me out? He's like, for what, man? For what? He's like, now I got nowhere to go. I got nowhere to sleep. I got nowhere to eat. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So there are dudes with mentalities like
Yeah,
that.
a lot of them are. A lot of dudes, they in that cycle of wanting to go back to jail, even if they don't want to. All they know is going back to jail because that's easy for them.
Institutionalized.
Yep.
They gotta be reset.
Yep.
Well, who's worse? Jake on the outside, probably. 'Cause I mean, they in that same
But
spot.
the only thing is that not them running to each other for help as well? Because they know what? They got a bed, they got 3 fucking meals a day, they got a place to shower and shit.
Yup.
I'd rather do that than fucking be outside and work. Nah.
So Jake on the inside and Jake on the outside, they all fucked up, man. They all in that spirit of, what do they call it? Institutionalized. You see? Not being able to operate without having some type of order from the oppressor, man. Because when we talk about the kingdom and the magnitude of it, what's Jake's first question to us? What about the white man? Who gives a fuck? We gonna be in rulers. We don't need them. We don't need them. That's what you niggas gotta get in your head, man. We don't need Esau to be telling us what we can move, and we have the wisdom to move and operate and to order the earth in righteousness forevermore. We have that. We know how. We gonna get the understanding of how to be the bank and to land and to start projects and architecture and get everything. We got that.
Man, our technology's gonna surpass Esau's technology.
Come on, man.
We having what? Freedom, sovereignty. We having the steps right here to true sovereignty, man. And y'all want to reject it just to be prison.
We got the answers. We're taking the biggest test. We're taking the biggest test that's ever been put in front of us, and we're telling you, bro, we got this test, and we got the fucking answer key, right? All the answers right here. We can take the test with an open book, with all the notes, all the answers.
Yep.
Bro, we get the assist from the Spirit. We got everything that we need to pass the test. And you think, nah.
That's why I said, blessed he that readeth.
Good Lord.
Studying this thing, man.
But discerning, you know?
Scholars up in here.
You know, because as the brother just said, Jake is the creator of all. Look, we got small little glimpses of what Israelite utopia can be.
Everything we use in the society, we created. The air conditioner, the refrigerator, the icebox, the iron board, fucking peanut butter and jelly. Jake did that shit.
GPS.
He's the father of all things.
The internet, the cell phone.
The flaming hot fucking Cheetos and all that shit, bro. Come on.
So you trying to tell me when we get in full rulership and authority, we ain't gonna know what to do? We got it.
Who the fuck came up with fucking spices for a nice fucking meal?
Come on, man. The motherfucking super soaker, that's Jake. Even the instrument that you used to have fun with, we came up. These heathen ain't did shit. Esau definitely ain't do shit.
Nope.
That nigga gave you a goddamn Glock 19 and told you here.
Hey,
and now you niggas are losing your mind in the earth.
That comes out of Esau,
you know what I'm saying? We know how music, the best music comes from us. And when we get put back on that full righteous frequency of being tied back to the Most High, everything we do is going to be on an even higher level than we're doing it now.
Right.
We doing it up in captivity.
We're not going to be doing the hard work, you know, the breaking our backs.
So imagine
serve for the heathen.
Imagine when we're put back into our kingship.
Our creativity.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta fucking wake. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up. You gotta come up out of that low level way of thinking, man. You niggas still thinking like slaves, man. God damn. Niggas can't see existence without the damn devil standing over you, breathing, smelling like goddamn pork sausage. Good Lord, bro. You got it.
Bro, you can retire when you're. They even moved that. They changed the retirement age to like 67. It was 65. They recently changed that.
Look, the Lord is making it easy for us, man, to hate this place. You know what I'm saying? So that's a mindset you gotta have when things get more and more tight. It's the Lord making it easy for you to leave this motherfucker, man.
And what you gotta understand is, man, life was never meant to be this hard. You know, Life is not. This is not what life is. Life is not meant to be hard. Life is meant to be peaceful, relaxing, tranquil. You see,
Enjoy your kids.
it's
enjoy
supposed to be
women. You know what I mean?
It's supposed to be not just a bunch of chaos every goddamn day, up and down, up and down, up. No, man.
Send your woman
Because
to
it's
work.
gotten
and
harder
shit.
for the animals, man, that
Yeah.
use nature just to build their own little nests and shit like that,
This
bro.
is not true life, man. This is not real life. This is not what life is, but you think it is because this is all you've seen. This shit is wrong, and we're telling you. The Most High's way, the Most High's plan, how He's ordained it to be when it's all said and done. This is the only way. Everything's been put back in order. You see, made or right according to what the Most High created it to be. That is what life is, man, and that's what is coming. But we must go through this hell first to get to that.
Yeah, this shit gotta be demolished.
Yeah, bro. Completely.
Hey, as us being the Israelites, we're not even supposed to be working, man. Our women are not supposed to be out there working. You know?
All these damn contracts and shit.
You want to hang on
fine
to this
print.
thing.
Fine print and shit.
You know?
Everything's a fucking fraud, you know what I'm saying?
$25
We're the
line
kings
is
of
a
the
small
earth,
print.
man.
After 12
We're
months,
supposed to be doing
the
the
bill
most.
goes up to $125. You get this fucking
That's
big
for everything.
ass. You're like, bro, goddamn.
Or you buy a house and pay it off after 35 years, but if you don't pay your taxes, guess what? Uncle Sam comes and takes it and swoops you and takes everything inside the house and all including your fucking attire, man.
But this is not life, y'all.
That's why they call it a mortgage, because it takes.
Death note.
takes
They showed me
yeah,
that in
definitely.
Happy Gilmore, man. And the first one,
Oh, yeah.
his he
For
started
his grandma?
playing fucking golf because his grandmama's house.
Man.
God.
Hey, can somebody get Jeremiah 17:5? Let's read this up.
My God. Yo, man, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is trying to stay prolonged
Tired.
captivity. Tired, boss. Shit.
God.
Jeremiah 17:5.
So Jeremiah 17:5 it reads, Thus saith Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua. For he shall be like the heath and the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places and the wilderness, and a salt land and not inhabited. Blessed is the man that trusteth in Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, and whose hope Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua is.
And that's the big picture we trying to push on you Israelites out there. You hold for the leg, man. Look, you trust in man, he's gonna let you down. You see what I'm saying? Every time. But when you put your trust in the Almighty, Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua, because they exist, man. They're very real. Just like we here in front of you today. Hey, the Lord Yahweh and Yahushua are real as well. And the angels that kept round about us, man. They're gonna be around about us in the time we're coming into. They're real.
Hey, look at other people that put their trust in Obama, man. Bro,
Crazy.
he deported so many of you jakes. It's not even funny. That's why Trump's like, hell no, I want to outdo Obama with that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's a prime example. Putting their trust in man. Putting their trust in Donald Trump. Now look at you. Now look what's going on, man.
Now you got troops inside the hood, Washington, D.C., and showing to come everywhere else, because 19 other cities, hey, wherever Jake's at, guess what? Best believe it.
Right.
Yeah, man. That was all I
Con. Somebody got Isaiah 10 and 20.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant.
Go ahead. Sing just 16 and 14.
God.
But,
So Isaiah 10 and 20, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
That's what's coming. That's what's being orchestrated right now. We know that there's an end to this, man. Jacob's trouble ain't gonna last forever. This is just a process we have to go through to get to the kingdom, like I said earlier, man. We're no longer gonna trust in Esau and his system of oppression any longer, man. You know, that's what's going on. He's demolishing this shit, man.
you talking about the herbs earlier.
Okay.
We no longer going into that witchcraft shit for our pains and our sufferings. We're looking back into the scriptures. As when you go back into the scriptures, hey, we know some of these things are for our healing.
Right.
You know?
The old paths, man.
Yeah.
The way the Lord intended it to be set up. That's what we're going back to, man.
I just wanted to say it the way I did because, they'll cut us off.
So what you said, 15?
16 and 14.
Let me give one more about Shaw. It says, verse 21, the remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power.
Yep, we're returning back to the Lord, man. The mighty power. The Almighty.
It's beautiful, man. It's a tough road, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because what we're going through right now in this final captivity is our final purging process, man. Jacob's trouble is the final part of our purging for us to be found pure. And Lord willing, we be of that number so we can get beamed up and enter into glory with Yahweh Shai, man. You see, 'cause that's what we're fighting for. You see?
You want to go through the spiritual fire, or you want to go through the physical fire and be left behind?
Right, man.
Well, I got, what you said you had one?
Second is just 16.
So 2 16 and 14 it says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
Yep, so plagues are going to be sent on the earth, man, in this time we're coming into. All right? Sicknesses, different illnesses are starting to pop up. We're watching the news, man. We're seeing these things, man. The animals are all fucked up with the deer, the squirrels, and the rabbits, you know what I'm saying? They got all these growths and shit on them. That's just the beginning, man. You're going to have people with that shit or different things happening to, the population. So that's the beginning of the Lord judging this place. And continue on 8, whatever, 23.
So 2 Ezra 16 and 15 it says, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out until they consume the foundation of the earth. And that goes into those ICBMs raining down upon America, man. You see, that's the final plague that's going to touch this place, that plague of fire. Turn this place into that lake of fire that you read about in the book of Revelation. You see, the great sight of future judgment, that's what America is, man. You see?
And again, really quick, hey, ancient Egypt was plagued, spiritual Egypt is going to be plagued.
But so Ezra 16 and 16 it says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that are sent upon the earth shall not return again.
Yeah.
So once these buttons are pushed, these plagues are not going to stop. These ICBMs, once they're shot off, they're not going to stop until they hit their target destination, with the majority of them being in the land of America, man. You see? They can't be turned back. There's nothing that is going to happen that's going to change what's written in prophecy. You see? So verse 17 says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. Verse 18 it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
And it says the beginning of wars, man. Another one of the signs of the times, before Yahweh Shah returns. Hey, we're in the last days, man. The proof is right here, man. And you got what, the U.S. just struck Venezuela. That just happened, you know what I'm saying? They sank a ship. We're going to see how that turns out, man. But we know that the ally of Venezuela, one of their allies is what? Russia, man. So that could pop off into something, man.
So we know and understand also that there are other prophecies that have to pop off before the ultimate missiles.
Yeah.
So that's why we're just waiting for because everything's in order.
Take the temperature until we see that MOTV made mandatory. World War III is.
I'm not thinking about it.
It's not going to come into the fullness of it, but it is a build-up. It is a build-up, but the MOTV must be made mandatory first. You see? So it goes on to say, 2 Ezra 16 and 19, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute.
And these things are happening for you Israelites to repent.
Yeah.
But only the elect are going to repent, man. These things are happenings that should correct your behavior, man.
Verse 20 says, but for all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then I'm sorry, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And that's what we're at that time now. Even though things are getting a little bit more pricey, we still can go out and provide food for your homes. Now people are complaining because it's not what it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago, but you still are able to go out and still provide daily meals for your home right now. And they really know, okay, it's always been like this, it's going up sometimes and it can bounce back. But the thing is, it's not coming back. It's not going back to the glory days. It's not going back to the golden age of America. You see, it's over with.
MAGA's alive.
And like it says, vigil shall be so good cheap. You still go get a 5 for 5. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. But as that's going on, what do we see happen? Wars, rumors of wars, uproars of the people, earthquakes all over the earth. You see the chariots are showing themselves all throughout the earth.
And you, last week, man, we just had a huge hailstorm out here in Conifer, man. It looked like a whiteout. It looked like snow out there, and this is like up in the mountains, man. It was like crazy out there, man. Like you couldn't even tell where you were at.
So, hey, great confusion. There's just madness in the earth, man. This is all a sign of the end times. And it's not going back. It's only going to get worse as the days go by.
Embrace it.
Yep. So, 2 Ezra 16 and 22, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Cause look, man, that chaos, because they want the chaos to happen in these cities. They could choke off, the grocery store and say, you know what, you gotta identify yourself. You gotta have a MOTB to come up in here.
That's what they're gonna do.
Hey, they could do like they did in Push Forth on Family Guy, man. You look darker than that paper bag, shoot them on sight. You can't come into the store.
So
You get close to the store, you get shot at.
a lot of people in Babylon is going to die of famine, they're going to die of starvation. I know it's kind of hard to fathom now because this is a land of abundance. They're like, nigga, we can go get 40 donuts for $2. We can go to this all-you-eat Chinese buffet for $1.25 a scoop.
I just got 2 egg biscuits at Wendy's for $3 the other day. You know, so those victuals are cheap. That's just a facade. You know,
There's got these people in the lack
keep
state.
you in darkness. You know.
You see, they've got these people in the lack state, man. So it goes on to say, and if you escape the famine, you see, you're probably going to get gunned down by somebody who's starving of famine. They got some ammunition. They ain't coming to take your shit. It tells you that in 2 Ezra 15. You see? For the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man.
Or as we talked about it earlier, guess what? They might kill you just to teach you.
Yup, that too. They showed you that shit in 40 acres. You had the fucking cannibalizing Edomites going through, goddamn eating people up, man.
What's that dude, what's that fucking Edomite, that radio show, said he looking at his
Oh,
neighbor.
Alex
Yeah.
Jones. Yeah.
Yup.
I'm gonna eat my nigga. That nigga was turning red as a motherfucker, boy. he meant every word of it.
Yup.
You see? Cut your ass up with some Worcestershire sauce, and Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce on whoop your ass. Every word. 2 Ezra 16 and 23 it says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
That's right, you're gonna have dead bodies out here in these streets, man, rotting. Maggots eating away at the flesh.
People eating away at that rotten flesh because they haven't eaten.
You know what I'm saying?
We haven't even talked about the beasts and the animals and stuff, and these big ass dogs that these people have for pets. These dogs ain't haven't ate. These people haven't ate. Man, these dogs are gonna be coming out.
Look at all these fucking exotic animals that they have in all these major cities, bro, and all these zoos. You know? These animals, they have hyenas, they have lions, cougars, whatever. Hey, out here you got cougars and all that. They can be hungry.
Say the animals shall change their place, man.
Yep.
Start coming into the city, and you have that those spirits of vengeance on them to tear you people to pieces, man. You see?
I'll read this. 1 Thessalonians 5:1, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. And the reason is because the elect, we understand, like we've been explaining, what's about to happen. We understand that Jacob's trouble is, we're really in the midst of it already, the beginning. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. That's to the 2/3 of these heathen. It's going to come, the thief comes at night, you know, he's not announced, right? Unannounced. That's how the day of the Lord is compared to. It says, for when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? You got Donald Trump telling you, hey, everything's going to be all right. We're going to make America great again. The economy is thriving, which that's all a bunch of bullshit. You know? But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Right? So it's the elect. The elect are the only ones who are not in darkness. Because like we've been saying, we know what the prophecies say. We know what's about to happen.
Right? Through the Spirit.
Not down.
And the Lord gave us the playbook, man. You know, gave us the script to the movie.
That's right. Verse 5. Ye are all the sons of light and the sons of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep. Because in the ancient times, the watchman, he couldn't take a nap. You know, if you take a nap, that whole city's at risk.
Because then if somebody dies because he was lacking his watch, he gonna be required to pay for that blood that was shed, man. Because he wasn't on his P's and Q's.
It's the same thing as the Lord's watchman. We're washing our hands clean by giving you warning from Yahweh. Alright? It says, therefore let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. And this is talking about sober meaning sound doctrine. You know? Yeah, spiritually sober. Meaning we're telling you the truth as it is written. We're not making up some lies or being deceitful, you know, telling you the prophecies. No, we're telling you exactly the way the prophecies is laid out in the scripture. Right? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's it.
Okay. And just got two more. Somebody get Psalm 56 and 3. Just read down to verse 4. And somebody get Nahum 1 and 7. We'll close with that.
So this is Psalms 56. And 3 it reads, what time am I afraid? I will trust in thee. In the Most High, I will praise his word. In the Most High, I put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
There you go. That's the mindset that we got to be in, man. In these times, we can't be afraid of the things that are going to be happening on the earth. These people losing their damn minds with their guns and whatever other weapons they got, you know what I'm saying? We're going to trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because that's what it's all about. We're saved through faith. Ephesians 2 and 8 tell you that, man. We walk by faith and not by sight. Fuck what it look like, man. Trust in the Lord, man. He's real. He's watching over us. If we put our trust in him, we going to be all right, man. Point blank, period. And we close with this one right here.
This is Nahum 1 and 7. Yahweh is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him.
That's right. That's the elect, man. They have that real faith. You know? They're not going to be, you know, moved when all these sad perils are happening on the earth, man. We're going to do what? We're going to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua even more.
That's right.
It's going to lead to our salvation if we endure to the end. So, hey, when that time, man.
And he, you know, we were talking about earlier, the wisdom and knowledge shall be stability at times. That verse we just read, it reminds me of Wisdom of Solomon 7 and I think 28, where it says, he loveth none, only them that dwelleth with wisdom. You know?
Those he loves, he's going to protect, man. Because that's what he has care for his elect. You see?
That's right. So, yeah, we'll end it right there, you know. Lord willing, you were edified, you know, you were made aware of what time we're in, man. If you didn't know before, we're in the end. This is the collapse of this current society, and the kingdom of heaven is at hand. So we're going to end it right there. We're going to give all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rechah, Wadash. A double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And
Right.
Kwame Asharala.
Right, Shalom.
And Bob Labal.
Bob Labal.
Shalom.
Shalom to the elect.
Right,